Thank you for the insight. Have a good day.
So many women in here that's mad about that, but it's the fucking truth. So stop. It's that simple. It's that simple. What's up, Mocha?
I was just gonna say to that girl, like, to chime into what she was saying, if you're concerned as the mother about having to make the birth certificate, I'm a birth doula, so I know that this is a possibility, and I've seen women do it. You can give birth at home because you only have to get a certificate if you're at the hospital. That's where they do it at. That's why they weigh your baby. That's why they clock their time and all of that, because they become an entity of them. But you can also buy your birth certificate back. So even if you have
a birth certificate, how you gonna get an ID and shit then?
Well, you can eventually get one made so that you have that, so that you can move through the system or whatever.
Well, how you gonna do that without a birth certificate and a social security number?
You can get one. You can go get one made after you give birth. If that's what I'm about
that's
to say.
That's what I'm saying. To navigate through the system, we do the minimum.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So if you're concerned about that as the mom, you can actually buy your birth certificate back. Any of us can do this. You can buy your birth certificate back from the United States so that you become your own entity, so that the government doesn't own you. That's something that y'all can do research on. I'm not going to take up too much of Baba G's time explaining it, but y'all can Google that, how you buy your birth certificate.
How much is it to buy?
It just depends on how you go about it. Most of it, if you use a lawyer, that's who you would be paying more so. But it's not super expensive.
It makes perfect sense because they bought you. You could buy yourself out. It's an entity. It's not. You're not really a real. Yeah. You're.
So you become an independent nation to your own self, basically. Mm-hmm. If you do that, so you gain sovereignty, is what. Yeah,
but you're no longer a U.S. citizen.
Right.
And you become someone that gets deported out of the country. If you get in any kind of legal trouble, they're gonna deport you. I don't know where they're gonna deport you to, but I forget. Like you're illegal immigrant. You become an immigrant.
From my understanding, have the right to stay within the United States.
But if you get in trouble with the law, is what I'm saying. If you get in trouble with the law.
Yeah, then you don't have that same protection, but it's more so against other countries. But it's just a lot that a lawyer, like I said, they could explain for you and get you through.
Right.
I just wanted to, come and enlighten the people, because a lot of people don't know that you can do that. There's loopholes.
What's your nigga?
Yeah.
I don't see the picture up here, so it must be halfway in, halfway out.
Yeah, a little bit. You
Sound like I said, what's up, man?
All right. I love myself.
What's up, Lori?
Hi, boy. Yeah, my grandmother, she was born in St. Martinique, and she migrated over here when she was like a baby. And at that time, so she was born in the 40s in America, and you know how they have a lot of home births.
Dear mama.
They're able to allow people who are born like that in home births. They don't always have to have a birth certificate. So a lot of them, they just allow them to just have Social Security. So as long as you have your Social Security number, you're good.
Funny thing is, you can't even get a Social Security number without a birth certificate.
Well, if you were born back then, yeah, you can.
Because we talking about 2021.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. Well, that's what I want to take it. Bye.
Niggas, I'm telling y'all, the way we sign no marriage certificate, don't sign no birth certificate, I don't give a fuck how much you like a bitch, don't do it. And you gonna be straight, you gonna be sucker free on that end. Go ahead.
Good morning. I just wanted to provide a little clarity on the whole birth certificate signing. So you take two people who are not involved with the system, and the father does